So today, my role plays is to capture the scenario which is connect Wi-Fi. So we use to capture the protocol which is we by using wireshark. So the first step is make sure Wi-Fi is disconnect. So I will disconnect the Wi-Fi, and then the next step is start up wireshark. So I open that wireshark. Okay, and then the next step is connect to Wi-Fi. After that, stop capture session. I will stop, and we need to filter the DHCP protocol. So I search DHCP. So this is the default IP address, and let me check whether the IP is correct or not. So I will search cmd command, and then ipconfig. So the IP address is the same as default gateway, and the IP address is the same, so it's connected.
Now I will present the scenario 1, which is DHCP, which is connect Wi-Fi, and my role play is to convert the data from scenario 1 into Excel. And the graph was created by RStudio. RStudio is a programming language for computing, for statistical computing and graphics. So the sheet 1 is protocol. As we can see, the total is 4,420,851, and the highest of protocol is protocol TCP, which is 2,088,870, and the lowest sum of protocol is protocol DHCP, which is only 3. And the sheet 2 will add the CSV file as we import the data from this file in RStudio. So we move to sheet 2. Sheet 2 is sum of length over time. The total is 790,881, and the highest sum of length over time was captured at 2 until 4 seconds, which is 281,140 bytes, while the lowest sum of length over time was captured at 10 until 12 seconds, which is 20,235 bytes. And we move to sheet 3 is count of protocol by destination. The total is 2,973, and the highest count of protocol by destination is destination 10.200.71.140, which have 1,446, and we have 4 destinations which are the lower count of protocol by destination. This the highlight green color one is lower count of protocol by destination. Each of them only have 1 count of protocol by destination, but in this case, the first destination we have lower count of protocol was input in other, which is the ping bar.
Now I'm going to present the second level activity, which is the scenario set username and password. Since my role play in this project is going to capture the second and third scenario, and still using the capturing tool, which is wireshark. First of all, need to make sure that device is connected to internet, and we might start up wireshark. Wi-Fi, and data will start capturing here. After that, we might start to set a username and password by visit this web page, Acunetics, and I will set jail password ABC123 and try login here. After that, we might back to wireshark and stop capturing. Since there are lots of data and I need to filter out by using HTTP, we might look at the post. Packet from data shows here, and look at the bottom, HTML from URL and encoded. They have shown username and also password here. Let us look back. Since the web page that I used just now is not secure, so I managed to capture the username and password by using Wireshark. But most of the web page is HTTPS. It is more secure and cannot capturing username and password by using the Wireshark capturing tool. Data is more safe because HTTPS will encrypt data before leave to your computer.
For the username and password, the first graph that we obtain is the IP destination of network traffic for username and password. The most sum of protocol obtained for IP address 10.200.71.114, which is 4,228 sum of protocol. That is the most data obtained for the protocol. And then the next one is the type of protocol captured, where the main one is 62.02% for TCP, and the second one is TLS-V 1.2, which is 90.2%. Okay, and then for the third one is sum of length, whereby the most sum of length obtained is 15,003 for the time interval 20 to 25 seconds.
Now, I'm going to present the last network activity. Since my roleplay in this project is going to capture the last scenario, which is ping address. And still we are using the capture tool, which is Wireshark. And before that, make sure that our device is connected to internet, and we might start up with Wireshark capturing tool. Wi-Fi. And now data will shown here. Wireshark stop capturing data. For now, we are going to ping an address in command prompt. Ping any address. For example, I'm going to ping google.com. Wait for a while. Now we can know that this one is the IP address for google.com, and from here we will look at the packet. Got 4 sent and 4 received and 0 lost. So let us back to the Wireshark here. Stop capturing. Since data is too many and we might need to filter out, use ICMP. Since we have 4 sent and 4 received and 0 lost, therefore we will get 1, 2, 3, 4 requests and also 4 reply here. That's all from me. I learned many from this project, including different scenario given, and also how to use the filter and how to use the Wireshark, and also the Excel how to convert the data into graph and so on.
Okay, I'm going to explain on graph for ping and username and password, since my roleplay is converting the data into graph. For the first graph, we obtain the type of protocol captured. The most protocol that we obtain is TCP, which is 50.19%. Then for the next graph, which is IP destination of network traffic for ping, the most percentage that we obtain for IP address 10.200.71.114, which is 48.96%. That is the most percentage that we obtain for the destination of network traffic. The third one is we obtain the sum of length, and the most sum of length that we obtain is at the interval time 10 to 15 seconds, which is 415,328.
As a summary, we use Wireshark as go-to network package capture tool, and we use Excel to convert data into graph. So about the project, the first scenario is DHCP, which is connect external Wi-Fi, and the second scenario is HTTP, which is username and password, and the third scenario is ping. My experience is I learned how to convert data to Excel, how to discuss with my group member.